everybody, as we are starting to come out of quarantine, there is still a lot of uncertainty. I know for myself, I have to help figure out what myself and the other leaders are going to do for youth group for this summer. We want it to be fun and exciting, but how do we do that and comply with any restrictions that we have? And if you guys have any ideas, I would love to hear them. Any ideas? You guys might have heard something or seen something done that I don't know about. But we want to make sure that this summer is going to be a fun and exciting summer for youth events despite everything that's going on in the world. And there's so many other things that we as individuals need to think about what we're going to do for this summer. Of course, we're supposed to follow the guidelines, but there's going to be lots of different situations that we're going to have to face and think about what's right. How do I keep myself healthy? How do I help keep other people healthy? There's just so much unknown. It's kind of like looking around in the dark. Darkness everywhere. What are we supposed to do about it? God wants to help us know what's right. He wants us to be able to make the best decisions possible. And He gives us His Word to help us do that. The Bible. If you guys don't read the Bible and talk to God every single day, then you should really give it a try. I know that it's always helped me, and the more and more that I do it, the better off I am. The more I understand what God's will is, the more I understand what God wants me to do in life. Psalm 119, verse 105, it's a long chapter. Verse 105 says, "Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path." God wants to light our way. He wants us to know what it is that we're supposed to do. And with all of this darkness, it's easy to wonder why sometimes God only gives us a little bit of light to go off of. It's easy to wonder why God's not answering more questions, why He's only lighting the next little bit of our path so that we can see. Because sometimes that really is what it seems like. But I know that sometimes we really don't want to know what's coming up on our path. It may be the best path there is, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be all fun and nice and easy. And Matthew chapter 5 verses 14 through 16 says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds, and glorify your Father in heaven." God wants us to be the light in the world. He is our light, and He wants us to share that light that we have with others. He wants us to share His light with the world. Think about how you might be able to do something nice for somebody, or give somebody a helpful tip, or tell them what God does in your life, and maybe they can see the path that God has for them also.